Interstate 15 between Barstow, California and Las Vegas, Nevada is a roughly 2-hour drive between the two cities and not much lies in between. The drive out to Las Vegas is very rural as there are very few services along Interstate 15 between Barstow and Las Vegas. And the drive out there is surprisingly scenic, especially as you get closer to the Nevada border as you leave behind the town of Baker and make your way towards Primm. My grandpa and I drove from our home in California out to Las Vegas in March of 2024, and we didn't really stop for much along the way until we got on this stretch of Interstate 15 between Barstow and Las Vegas. And in this video, I just wanted to highlight a few stops that we made on our way to Las Vegas here in March of 2024, so sit back and enjoy the ride as me and Grandpa make our way out to Las Vegas. Are you getting tired of desert driving yet?
Oh, a little bit. It's just boring, you know. All you see is sagebrush and sand and occasional cactus, but that's about it.
Our first stop was in the town of Baker, which is located about an hour north of Barstow, and we headed straight for the world's tallest thermometer, which you can easily see as you come into the town of Baker, as it stands 134 feet tall. The world's tallest thermometer was built here in 1991 for a cost of about $700,000 and was even renovated as recently as 2014. As previously mentioned, the height is a nod to the highest temperature ever recorded on Earth, which was set in nearby Death Valley National Park on July 10, 1913, when the temperature reached 134 degrees Fahrenheit or 57 degrees Celsius. All right, me and Grandpa are about an hour and a half away from Vegas, and where are we right now?
Right now we're in Baker, California, at the site of the tallest thermometer in the world.
How tall is it?
The thermometer is 134 feet, and the reason it's 134 feet is that is the highest recorded temperature in Death Valley.
Which is located about an hour north of here.
Yes.
It's pretty tall, isn't it?
Yes, it is very tall.
They even have a gift shop right here, too. All right, Grandpa, what did we get at the gift shop?
We've got an outside thermometer to put at the house in Tracy.
Yeah, because funny enough, you actually threw away our old one like 2 weeks ago, I think, or something like that. Because it broke.
I was going into the garage and I accidentally hit the bottom of it and flew off the peg and hit the ground, and that was the end of it.
Yeah, well, I'd say that's a much nicer looking replacement, don't you say?
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, I like it.
All right, you ready to head on up to Vegas?
Yeah, let's go.
We got just a few more stops before we actually make it into Vegas, but we will show you guys that once we hit the road. And we will see you down the road. The thermometer definitely sticks out here in Baker and can easily be seen from many miles away along Interstate 15 as you come into town. Luckily, on this particular day that we were visiting Baker, the temperature was a very modest 59 degrees, which is less than half the record temperature set in Death Valley in 1913. After leaving the town of Baker, we continued north along Interstate 15 for about an hour until we reached Primm, Nevada, which is located right along the California-Nevada state line. Interstate 15 between Baker, California and Primm, Nevada is probably my favorite stretch of Interstate 15 in California. The views along I-15 north of Baker get continuously better as you continue your drive north along the interstate towards Nevada. You cross 2 mountain passes and pass through the Shadow Valley on your way to the state line. This is truly one of the more underrated drives in California in my opinion, especially the stretch that passes through the Shadow Valley, where it is straight as an arrow for about 10 miles as you gain and lose elevation as you pass through the valley. What's really funny is that you can actually see the Nevada state line from about 10 miles away, as most of the casinos in Primm, Nevada are located right on the state line itself between California and Nevada. We got off there at the first exit in Primm, Nevada as we made our way over to Buffalo Bill's Casino to check out the Bonnie and Clyde Death Car, which is located there in Primm, Nevada of all places. We made our way over to Buffalo Bill's Casino, which is where the Death Car is located at. All right, Grandpa, where are we right now?
Well, we're in Primm, Nevada. We finally made it to the Nevada state line, and we're at the Buffalo Bill's Resort and Casino.
And why are we here?
Well, the Bonnie and Clyde car is supposed to be here, so we're going to go check it out.
All right, this is going to be one of our last stops before we go into Vegas. So are you ready to head inside?
Yeah, let's go.
All right, after you, sir. I like your sweatshirt, by the way.
Thank you.
It was a pretty cold, windy day as we were making our way up to Las Vegas, so we were more than excited to get inside the casino and away from the wind. At this point, the wind was blowing about 40 miles an hour, and it was definitely chilly outside, that's for sure. After a bit of scrambling through the casino, we finally made our way over to the Bonnie and Clyde car, which is located over there by the restrooms of all places. Right over there by the car, they have the shirt that Clyde actually died in, which is pretty cool, and then they also have some information on display over here of all the various crimes that Bonnie and Clyde committed throughout their history. The car is where Clyde Barrow and Bonnie Parker were killed in an ambush by Louisiana State Troopers on May 23, 1934. The car that they were shot in was a V8 Ford that they stole and features over 100 bullets. It's really cool that it's here in Primm, Nevada of all places at Buffalo Bill's Casino, which it has been for the last couple of years after previously being located at Whiskey Pete's across the street. A lot of holes in there, huh?
Yeah, there is. Yeah. I don't think they would have walked away from that.
Bonnie and Clyde were infamous bank robbers and bandits during the Great Depression and became pretty infamous for their crimes that mainly took place in the southern United States during the early 1930s. All right, did you enjoy seeing the Bonnie and Clyde getaway car here in Primm, Nevada?
Yeah, it's pretty neat. It's some history, so you hear stories about it. They've even made a movie about it, and it was pretty neat to see it.
All right, we got one more stop before we head to Las Vegas, and that is 7 Magic Mountains. Are you ready to go see it?
Yeah, let's go.
All right, on to the next. After checking out the Bonnie and Clyde car there in Primm, Nevada at Buffalo Bill's, we made our way back onto Interstate 15 and continued up the road for about 12 miles to the town of Jean, where we got off the freeway once again to make our way over to 7 Magic Mountains. As you get off the freeway there and make your way up to 7 Magic Mountains, believe it or not, you're traveling along the world-famous Las Vegas Boulevard. Yes, the same Las Vegas Boulevard that's home to the world-famous Las Vegas Strip. It parallels Interstate 15, which you can see off to the left there, and you can see 7 Magic Mountains coming up there on the right. All right, so we are currently traveling on Las Vegas Boulevard. Doesn't look like the Las Vegas Boulevard that I know, though.
No, not out here in the middle of the desert, about 50 miles away from Las Vegas itself.
More like 20.
Or 20? Oh, sorry, I'm stupid.
But yeah, believe it or not, this road actually does turn into this is Las Vegas Boulevard. This is the same street that the world famous Strip is on. So if you stayed on this road and just kept going north, you would be in the Strip, believe it or not, as crazy as it sounds. Just look at our surroundings right now, but we're actually going to 7 Magic Mountains, which is just outside of Las Vegas here. It's like an art and sculpture installation area, so I'm looking forward to seeing it.
Yeah, I am too. I've never heard of it until you mentioned it, so we'll check it out.
Me and Grandpa have made it to 7 Magic Mountains here, just outside of Las Vegas. You can see them right behind Grandpa over there. You ready to go check them out?
Yeah, let's go see what this is.
7 Magic Mountains is an art installation located about 20 miles south of Las Vegas. It is one of the largest land-based installations in the United States and receives about 325,000 visitors annually. The art installation was inspired by hoodoo rock formations found in the western United States. Each boulder is between 10 and 25 tons, and each sculpture is roughly 30 to 35 feet tall. It is a popular spot for photography and has really gained a following in the last several years. The spot is free to visit, and it's very important to leave no trace. Alright, so we're recording this in the car because it is way too windy outside today here in the Mojave Desert. Who would have thought the desert would be this cold, huh?
Yeah, it's freezing and cold and really windy. Unbelievable. It's an unbelievable amount of wind.
Yeah, and it's almost springtime. It is mid-March when we're filming this, so you figure it'd be at least be in the 70s if that's too much to ask
for.
But
it would probably be nice if it wasn't windy.
Yeah. Well, anyways, what were your thoughts on the 7 Magic Mountains there, just outside of Las Vegas?
It's an interesting sculpture. It's an impressionable art. So you really have to look at it and figure out what you think it is, and how it affects you. But it's interesting.
Yep. I enjoyed my time there, even though it was very windy, so we had to cut our time short. But, well, next stop is fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada. We've been driving all day, so I'm sure you're looking forward to checking into the hotel and relaxing a bit.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, it's been a long day.
Yep. All right. We'll see you down the road. After leaving 7 Magic Mountains, we continued up Las Vegas Boulevard and paralleled Interstate 15 all the way up to the world-famous Las Vegas Strip. It was really cool to see the transition of Las Vegas Boulevard from this rural desert road out here outside of Las Vegas to the world-famous Las Vegas Strip with all of its hotels and casinos and nightlife that Las Vegas is known for. The first place we went to when we got to the Las Vegas Strip was Whataburger, which just so happened to open about a month prior to our visit. It is the first Whataburger location open in the state of Nevada, and it's a very welcome addition if you ask me. I was really excited for my grandpa to try Whataburger for the first time, and for me personally, it's going to be my first time trying it in about 3 years since I left Texas about 3 years ago. Well, we've officially made it to fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada. Tell the people where we're going first.
We're going to try out Whataburger. Kyle's eaten there before, but I never have, so he wants me to try it, so that's where we're headed.
Yep, so I had Whataburger quite a number of times when I was in Texas. It's basically, I don't want to say it's like In-N-Out Burger, but it's kind of like the In-N-Out Burger of Texas, if that makes sense. They also have locations in other southern states as well. But the one here in Vegas actually just opened Super Bowl weekend, so this is a very new addition to Las Vegas and a very welcomed one if you ask me. So I'm going to have my grandpa try Whataburger for the first time and give his thoughts on it. So I'm really excited to see his reaction because it's been 3 years since I've had it. So Whataburger is located in front of the Aria Casino on the Las Vegas Strip. All right, we made it to Whataburger. You ready to head inside?
Yeah, let's give it a try and see how it is.
All right, let's go. I've been saving my appetite all day for this, so I was really excited to eat. All right, me and Grandpa are here at Whataburger, and Grandpa's getting ready to dig in for the first time. How excited are you from 1 to 10?
Yeah, I'm excited. I'll give it a 10. I'll tell you one thing right now, it's a really big burger.
Yeah.
It's worth the money so far. It is.
All right, go ahead and dig in.
Really good.
Really?
Yeah.
Was it worth the hype?
Yeah, it was.
How do you like the French fries?
Really good. They're not greasy. Tasty. Really good.
So you definitely come here again?
Yes, I would.
Awesome. All right, Grandpa, how was your first time at Whataburger?
It was very good. I was pleasantly surprised. It was a good quality burger. Really good French fries, not greasy, and it was a really good portion. So I really enjoyed it, and I'd go back.
Yep. I'm glad you got to try it at least once.
Yeah, it was good. Really good.
And considering this literally opened here in Vegas about a month ago during Super Bowl weekend, so.
Yeah, it's good. You have to wait. There's obviously, for Vegas, there's a line, but that's okay. It's worth the wait.
Yep. After having a nice dinner at Whataburger, my grandpa and I made our way to our hotel up there at the Golden Nugget, where we were going to spend our few nights here in Las Vegas. We got to check out the largest gold nugget ever found in the world, which is on display there right near the hotel check-in. Alright, so me and Grandpa have checked into our hotel, and we just got done driving Las Vegas Boulevard at night. And believe it or not, that is actually designated a National Scenic Byway, and it's probably the only National Scenic Byway in the United States that's better to drive at night than rather during the day. So, what did you think of driving Las Vegas Boulevard at night?
Oh, it's really, it's great. I think there's so much to see. The lights, I mean, the lights alone are what make it. There's every color of the rainbow, and all the casinos and all the hotels are lit up. It's really neat. It's really neat to see.
I will end off the video here just by showing the highlights here of driving Las Vegas Boulevard at night, which I mentioned is a national scenic byway and is the only nighttime scenic byway in the United States. Be sure to check the link down in the description to check out my video here driving Las Vegas Boulevard at night, as well as my other video in Las Vegas of the Fremont Street experience. I highly recommend checking those out if you really want to get a taste of what Las Vegas Boulevard is at night, as well as the overall vibe and feel of Sin City. With all of that said, I really hope you enjoyed my grandpa and I's journey to Las Vegas, Nevada. It was certainly a really long first day, but it was a really great time here in Las Vegas, and we hope you enjoyed riding along with us. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you for the next adventure.